Hey, how's everybody doing? It's Reginald Ringgold back once again. The ICO icon coming with more information. Just wanted to do a quick little video here talking about why Bitcoin is not a currency, it's an asset. The Bank of Israel recently came out and it came out with a recent article where they're stating that crypto or Bitcoin is not a currency. This is correct. It is an asset, okay? Commodity of such. Um, Bitcoin's recently become a new safe haven from hyperinflation. Rich people in Latin America, as well as other countries, are using Bitcoin as a means to be able to protect against quantitative easing that's being done by these various governments. And it's also being considered the new gold. Now, you know me, I am Mr. Ringgold. I love gold. I have the gold finger, and I will never try to dethrone gold's place at the top of the ladder. And it's very important that we understand and have awareness on Bitcoin and its space as a safe haven. So let's talk about a few things here as it pertains to Bitcoin. So why would we want to talk about Bitcoin, even consider Bitcoin being a safe haven? Well, let's talk about some of the things that have been going on around the world. You know, you have the Venezuelan default rise, um, the debt coming soon. You got Puerto Rico bankruptcy judge freezing bond payments, too big to fail, proving tough to tackle as banks fight bail-in bonds. What is a bail-in bond, for that matter? Well, we remember the bail-ins where they came and they put a lot of their burdens on us and increased our tax payments. This is where we were the debitors. Now the bail-in is when this is where we're the creditors, and they take the money, simply take the money out of the bank account without our permission, and rightfully so. It's theirs. They're the ones who put U.S. dollars in circulation, and they have the right to take dollars out of circulation and do what they see fit with them. So there's lost trust, obviously. Then you got Dimon, Jamie Dimon. This is a clown if I ever seen one. He calls Bitcoin a fraud, then gets hit with an actual $4 billion fine. The company that he actually spearheads, they get hit with a $4 billion fine for actual fraud. He calls Bitcoin a tool for money laundering, all while getting hit with fines by the Swiss authorities for cracking down on them for money laundering. He then turns around and retracts his statements and then says Bitcoin could replace gold, and then says that he regrets calling Bitcoin fraud. The big idiot. So we don't trust Chase. We've lost trust in Chase. Meanwhile, they've been trying to file blockchain patents and have been rejected left and right as they've tried to file several blockchain patents over 175 times, but have failed, mainly because Bank of America has been gaining traction as they've been pretty much filing multiple blockchain patents. Now, they had their hand in the financial crisis in 2008 as the market saw a serious collapse. They were only hit with 16.65 billion in fines, but made trillions of dollars in the process. Now, in America, corporate America, this is known as good business. It doesn't mean that it's moral or ethical, but this is the way that business operates in America. Now, why blockchain is important is because it puts the trust on us. It puts the trust on everyone, for that matter, that happens to be operating and using the blockchain network, because there's no room for manipulation. Wells Fargo, we don't trust Wells Fargo either. They're facing a dozen probes over fake accounts that were created, and they were stealing money from clients, and they made billions of dollars doing so, only paid millions of dollars in fines. Obviously, again, this is good business in America, but it doesn't mean that it's in our best interest as customers that are working with these particular companies. Now, me, seize money out of my bank account, good luck. I use Bitcoin. So why would I be so Confident, and cocky, and having so much bravado to say good luck seizing my Bitcoin? Well, mainly because Bitcoin uses 2FA factors. These security authentications keep anyone from being able to get into your account, even if they've got the login or password. And it's very, very, very important for you to understand that these key codes that come with these 2FA IDs, as well as the device that you have access to the 2FA ID, is going to be extremely important for you to keep it and keep it safe and keep those key codes safe in your actual safe and have a physical copy. As of recently, I've lost one of my accounts and have not had access to get back into it, and it's been doing really good. Got into a few things such as Stellar, um, Cardano, ETHLend, Ripple, Binance. Got into a couple of different coins, or a few coins, shall I say, and they've seen a 800% explosion, and I have been locked out of the account. Hopefully, I'll get back in the next week or so, but I have to wait because Binance, their whole server is backed up. So you can understand through my experience how it is very important, how important it is for you to keep these different key codes safe and secure. But your account's safe, so safe that even if you don't have access to your 2FA authentication, you don't even have access to your account. So no one's going to be able to get into the account, which is very important because if I'm Wells Fargo and I want to go on the unethical or immoral side and take money out of client accounts to be able to make up for my losses, so to speak, it is very simple to do so. Blockchain, it doesn't make it so easy. Well, with that being said, I hope now you guys understand how important Bitcoin is and how important blockchain is and how your assets actually are even more safe and secure with blockchain. Before I go, quick story. Went to the bank a couple of months ago. This is actually before they implemented some of the restrictions on depositing and withdrawing money. Went to the bank, tried to get money out of the bank, and they had me go through so many hoops. I had to go outside because there was no reception inside the bank for them to call my phone. I had to give them multiple IDs, had to go through a series of screening and questions as to what I was going to do with the money. It wasn't that hard to put the money in, easier for me to get my child out of the hospital. And getting your money out of the bank these days is next to a miracle. It's a very, very tough challenge as they're making it harder and harder. And if they do not, I guess, loosen some of the walled gardens, they're going to find that it's going to be very, very hard to compete with blockchain and some of the benefits that it provides to us. And this is why you're seeing about 10 billion per day move into blockchain from the crypto, from fiat to the crypto space. All right. For those of you who want to get a hold of me, Reginald Ringgold, you can reach me at reginaldringgold.com. At Block Traders Corner, we've got a lot of information as well as a crypto course where we do go over a lot of information on multiple coins and multiple ways to take advantage of this market space. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Stay tuned for the next video. Salutations and goodbye.